Two completely unrelated stories broke within a day of each other this week, one about a fictional teenager confessing he was ashamed of his own insecurity, the other about a grown man reminding his fans to wear sunscreen, and somehow, the teams behind both chose the exact same word to describe them. That kind of quiet overlap is exactly what Rabbit News Hallyu was built to catch before anyone else notices it. On one side, Zhang Linghe updating his Weibo private message autoresponder at midnight on August 4th, in a message built almost entirely around comfort, memory, and a loose invitation to reconnect. On the other, Tian Xiwei, whose drama genius girlfriend is quietly becoming known less for its central romance than for a 5-minute sibling storyline that keeps getting described with one specific word. Most coverage has treated these as two disconnected fanservice moments. They're not disconnected in tone, and that tonal echo, arriving from two different management teams covering two different projects in the same window, is worth slowing down on. Start with what actually happened. On August 3rd, Zhang Linghe posted a still from his drama This Second Too Much, captioned with a note about a toy he loved as a child and a guess that his on-screen son, Lion, would love it too. In the comments, his co-star Xiao Baoliang answered in character, as the strict adoptive father Li Rongjiang, maybe you'd make a better father than I was. It wasn't the first time the two had done this. Earlier in the show's promotion, Zhang Linghe, staying in character as Mu Rongqingyi, had noted that 3 years had passed and nothing about his on-screen father had changed. Xiao Baoliang answered, in 3 words, that everything had. Set against the show's plot, a hardened father figure and the son he spent years pushing away, the exchange reads as a closing note on the character arc, not a personal one. Audiences online praised the restraint of it, calling it a rare case of drama promotion that stayed inside the fiction instead of blurring into the actors' real lives. Then, less than 24 hours later, the second update landed. At midnight on August 4th, Zhang Linghe refreshed the automatic voice reply fans receive when they message his Weibo account privately, a 46-second recording, part of a monthly ritual he's kept up for a while now. This one opened casually, half of 2026 already gone, August barely started, and the weather only getting hotter. He reminded listeners to wear sunscreen, admitted he'd gotten a little too much sun himself lately, then shifted toward something closer to a plan. Early autumn, he said, might be a good time to meet, despite the heat. He closed on an odd, almost throwaway line about a silly little monkey, wishing everyone luck, the kind of loose, unscripted detail most listeners would skip right past. Fans didn't skip it. Because the message landed 5 days before his in-person meet and greet in Guangzhou on August 9th, many read the good time to meet line as a soft, deliberate nudge toward that event rather than a coincidence. Here's where it gets interesting. Coverage of Zhang Linghe's message and coverage of Tian Xiwei's drama subplot, written by completely separate outlets tracking completely separate projects, both reached for the same descriptor, healing. In Genius Girlfriend, Tian Xiwei plays Lin Zhixia, a character with a reported IQ of 174, opposite a younger brother, Lin Zeqiu, who has an average academic record and a congenital heart condition. He's spent years living in his sister's shadow, insecure enough that he once asked her not to acknowledge their relationship at school. The conflict surfaces over something as small as a set of childhood drawings, an argument that ends with him breaking down and admitting the truth, he was afraid of embarrassing her. Rather than forcing the issue, Lin Zhixia doesn't pressure him to open up. She waits, stays present, and lets years of quiet support do the work instead of a confrontation. The reconciliation lands on one line, that he matters to her not because of grades or appearance, but because no one has loved her the way he has, and it's enough to bring the walls down. Viewers have been split on it. Some call the subplot more affecting than the show's main storyline. Others push back, arguing that one-sided patience like that doesn't hold up outside of fiction. Even the critics, though, tend to admit the emotional pull is real. That's two stories, two companies, two artists with no professional overlap, converging on the same brand language in the same week. But the real story isn't in either headline on its own, it's in what happens when you put them side by side. Zoom out, and the timing lines up with a broader shift that's been building across Chinese entertainment through 2026, platforms and studios increasingly favoring restorative, low-conflict content over the shock-driven storylines and controversy-baiting promotion that dominated a few years ago. Audiences, worn down by manufactured drama both on screen and off, appear to be rewarding the opposite: quiet, character-driven warmth, delivered without spectacle. Management companies, watching those engagement numbers, have reason to converge on similar language even without coordinating with each other. That would explain why an autoresponder voice memo and a scripted sibling arc, built for entirely different purposes, ended up sounding like they were written from the same brief. There's a professional read on both artists here too, and it's worth holding loosely rather than treating as fact. Zhang Linghe's choice to deliver a personal update through a private, low-visibility channel, rather than a public post built for maximum reach, suggests a preference for direct, low-pressure fan contact over algorithm-chasing content. Tian Xiwei's production team, for its part, chose to build a supporting storyline around patience and restraint instead of leaning on a louder, more dramatic hook. Neither choice proves anything about how either artist is managing the pressure of a packed release schedule. But both point toward the same instinct: when the industry around you gets louder, quieter can be the more calculated move. Fan communities have read these two moments very differently, which says something on its own. Zhang Linghe's fans treated the autoresponder almost like a message meant just for them, parasocial, personal, worth dissecting line by line. Tian Xiwei's audience engaged with the sibling arc as something closer to universal comfort content, less about her specifically and more about a kind of family story that resonated regardless of who was playing it. Same underlying strategy. Two completely different modes of audience attachment. Put those pieces together, and the shared word stops looking like coincidence and starts looking like evidence of a season-wide programming choice. Not a scandal, not a hidden connection between two artists who have never worked together, just two independent teams, in the same industry, in the same month, arriving at the same conclusion about what audiences currently want. If that reading holds, expect to see more of this healing framing across C-ent releases through the rest of 2026, in scripts and in social media strategy alike. None of this should be overread. A shared adjective across two unrelated stories isn't proof of a coordinated campaign, and the available reporting doesn't confirm any deliberate industry-wide directive, just a pattern that's hard to ignore once you notice it. What can be said with more confidence is that both Zhang Linghe's team and Tian Xiwei's production quietly bet on the same emotional register this week, and both bets appear to be landing with audiences. If you're the kind of viewer who wants the story behind the story, the quiet signals most coverage skips entirely. That's exactly what Rabbit News Hallyu is built for. Subscribe if you'd rather have analysis than just headlines.